Can you tell us a little about what's happening today?
We are trying to display a peaceful demonstration to our noble governor, His Excellency Akinwunmi Ambode.
Do you have confidence that the Lagos state government would listen to the cries and the pleas of this community?
When there's no harm in trying, but we are very optimistic that the incumbent governor was established through provision of law, and with that give us confidence that since we are non-destructive, we are making a peaceful demonstration. They will reason.
Since after the eviction, where have some of the people of the community been living?
Oh, we sleep wherever we find ourselves. It has not been easy. It has not been easy, but we thank God that we are still alive, and when there is life, there is hope.
So what do you want the Lagos state government to do now?
We want them to relocate us and compensate us once and for all, because this issue has happened when we were governed by military personnel. The whole world condemned their acts, and if you are talking of peace, unity and progress, which is the motto of our noble country, the Lagos State and Ojota Badia East community, we want to know the peace and unity between us and them, because we have actively contributed to this incumbent governance, and as a result, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Sir, there's a lot of conflict about the ownership of the land of Otodo-Gbame. The Elegushi royal family is saying that they own the community, they own the land, and the Otodo-Gbame community is also claiming ownership to the land. Which side do we take?
Well, every land is owned by God. But if it happens that some people claim the ownership of the land, since we are Federal Republic citizens, we are not expected to be driven or chasing out of our domain. Like in our case, we have stayed for 45 years, which is enough for us to have a house. And like every other Nigerian or like Lagosians, if you find out that they have stayed in their place for some years, but now all of a sudden they will just displace them. We were expected to be protected from any kind of lawlessness or natural disaster by our government, but the reverse is the case. So each time we have issue like this, whether they like it or not, for instance, now when Colonel Raji Razaki demolished Morocco, because of the military involvement and because of their inordinate ambition, with all the protests that were made, nothing was done. But when civilian government was established, they returned the captive of the Zion to them. So whether they like it or not, for the purpose of history, we are very sure that we will get to the promised land.
I want to find out from you, where have you been staying ever since you left Otodo-Gbame community?
I'm staying in Makoko.
That's where you're living with your family?
Yes, but we don't have house there. We are in the canoe, sleeping there.
You stay in the canoe?
Yes.
How has life been for you living in the canoe at Makoko?
Well, let me just say the truth. Life has been very hard there for me.
Do you want to, if the government provides another place for relocation, would you go there?
No.
Why?
Because I've not been there. I don't know what is going to happen there. All I want is, I want to go back to my land.
There's a rumor that the Elegushi royal family is claiming that they own Otodo-Gbame community. Is that true?
No, it's not true. Elegushi royal family, I think they are thieves. That is how they claim several lands near us. And this Otodo-Gbame we are talking about is where I'm born, where my father, my grandfather, I grew up to see my grandfather there. So they cannot just be claiming that the land is their own. My grandfather told me his father were born in that Otodo-Gbame.
Right now, what would you want the Lagos State government to do for you and for the rest of the community?
I want Lagos State to kindly to kindly respect the court and to submit our land to us.
What is happening today?
Yeah, we're trying to remind our government concerning the 1 year, it has been going to 1 year now, the eviction that happened in our community of Otodo-Gbame, and what the court judgment has said, the government have not make any response to you up to date, so we are trying to remind him.
The Lagos State government claims that Otodo-Gbame community has been a hideout for thieves and for criminals and for kidnappers. How true is that?
You know, all these excuses are funny excuses. They don't know what to say because they know that what they did is wrong and against the law. So that's why they were trying to look for a way that they may be able to go out from this. All these are false. So if they believe that there is criminals, they use it that they are hard out. So why don't they set up their security men that will fish out those people and they arrest them? Doesn't mean that because they are using it for criminals out there that demolish the community. Is that the first place that we heard that they are using that criminals hideout? Is that the first place? No, they see other communities that will be hearing such of things. Why don't they demolish those communities?
Since the demolition of Otodo-Gbame community, where are the people living now? Where do they stay currently?
These people now, right on what I know, from the time this demolition happens, we trust Otodo-Gbame residents to different 18 waterfront communities here in Lagos State. 18 waterfront communities.
Which is more densely populated by people evacuated from Otodo-Gbame community. Which is it Makoko?
Yes, it's Mankoko.
Some of the people that I've interviewed here are saying that they don't want the Lagos State government to relocate them to any other community. They want to go back to Otodo-Gbame. Why is this? How true is it?
Yes, it's very true. Why is it true? Because if governor knows that he's going to relocate us before, he could have come first to negotiate with us, follow the court procedure, then we'll be able to accept that. Know that now that he killed our people, do different type of things, violating the rights, different sorts of things that it cannot be claiming now that they're going to resettle us. This is the reason why it is not genuine to do that. These are things that it's supposed to do for the first time, earlier time.
There's a conflict of land ownership. Otodo-Gbame community is saying they own the land. Elegushi royal family are also claiming ownership to the land. So which sides do we take now?
The side that we have to take is, I believe that people of Otodo-Gbame, they are bona fide owners of that land. This thing that Elegushi people are claiming now is the arms that the government, Lagos State government, are giving them, the power that they be giving them because they are in their side. This is the reason why they have bold now. They are bold now to say that they own the land. It's a force. Because what the Lagos State government are doing, this will give them opportunities.
Sir, are you hopeful that this protest will bring some kind of positive change, positive reaction from the Lagos State government? I'm
very sure that it have to be positive reaction, positive change. Because if it does not comply to what we are seeking today, that means we don't have any other place saying before. We use Lagos State House of Assembly as our homes.
We are here to remind the government on 1 year anniversary of our community that have been demolished.
Do you think that the Lagos State government would listen to your protests, would listen to your cries?
I'm hoping that you will listen because many are still sleeping inside boats and the court have given a judgment in our victory. So I know that with this court judgment, the government will listen.
Àwọn bàbá Ambode ló wá bá wọn jà. Òun ló wá bá wọn jà. Òun pa wọn gbogbo pátápátá sílẹ̀. Ó wá gbé iná. Ilé pátápátá ẹ̀ ó jóná àti aṣọ àti ọmọ ìyàwó. Èmi tó wà níbí mi rí ìyàwó mi rí ọmọ mi. Ibi tí ọmọ mi lọ mi mọ́. Ibi tí ìyàwó mi lọ mi mọ́. Aṣọ nìkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi, àwọn nìkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi nìyẹn.
Ogun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa ní Otodo-Gbame. Wọ́n wá kó wa, wọ́n wá lé wa ń bẹ̀. Gbàtán lé wa, ọ̀nà ibi tá a gbà, a rí ibi gbà. Àwọn ọmọ wa, a rí wọn. Àwọn ọkọ, a rí ọkọ. Ibi táwọn gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó ń lọ sí school. Kò sẹ́ni tó ń lọ sí school nínú wọn mọ́. A kàn wà ní àánú ni. A tún rí mu dáadáa, a tún rí jẹ dáadáa. Gbogbo a tún sick. Àmọ́ ibi táwọn èèyàn wá wà, a kàn ń lọ, a kàn ń bọ̀ ni.
Most of the government officials, nothing has happened. Now we have come to meet with our governor. And what we want to see is our governor. We are not here with any weapon. The only weapon we have is the numbers that came out. We are begging all of you, let us see our governor. We are not here to fight with you, and we don't want you to tear gas anymore.
Akinwunmi Ambode shot the tear gas. The police officer. Akinwunmi Ambode shot the tear gas.
I know the man that slapped me. I know the man that slapped me. And if I saw the policeman, I want to fight.
To turn into violent protest.
We should be expecting an apology.
I'm not saying no.
This happened under your watch. You're in charge of him. I asked somebody, he said you're in charge. So if your officer slaps a harmless woman, you listen, it's your responsibility to apologize.
How do I know?
We're telling you right now.
I did it. The officer is there. Let him say it by himself. What I'm saying is this.
Are you denying the fact that he did it? Or is it that you cannot apologize?
How would I know? We have to find out. That's what I was telling him.
You need to see the woman.
Yeah, now. A woman with a baby and the police officer. Look at this.
And I was even told that black man, I'm the first person to reach the gate. I said, open the gate for me, let me enter. He said no. Okay, I now use force to push the gate. He now slapped me.
You see, two wrongs cannot make it right.
Look at her face.
No, it's not you. What do we do? I will do that one mentally.
Please, we are waiting for you to handle.
Yes,
Case is in court. Yes. And they said we can settle. And there was, we went to multi-door court for mediation. We did mediation on that side. We did mediation. They said we should go and bring list. We did. Nothing happened.
Have you found out from them how far?
We have been coming, sir. For us to come out and mass this way, you know, we have never come out this big.
So this is how it's becoming.
Maybe you think so. It has not been as big as this.
Yeah, so this is the biggest.
This one out of.
This one out of 1 million.
So now, what we are asking for is
the outcome of that.
The outcome of that list. What is happening? That is one. Two, Badia East issue has not been addressed up to today. Agbegun Bariga, what is the outcome? Elijah Bariga, what is the outcome?
But those ones are still there. They've not been evacuated. They've not been.
Elijah Bariga, their livelihood has been stopped. Yorùbá ní ọ̀nà ọ̀fun, ọ̀nà ọ̀run. Most homes are separated. As we are talking now, my own husband is in Kaduna. I'm here. Some of my children are there. I am here with one. And that one, up to today, Egbert Mosola and Komoni is half sick because since then he's been having pneumonia.